Hello, students. It's Mr. Werman again. I'm going to go over your practice topic quiz here so you can use this to review and make sure you understand all these topics before that quiz tomorrow. Okay? So at this point, you should have already completed this. So make sure you're putting in that effort first. If you just get the answers, you're not using your brain in the same way, and it's not going to be as effective. Okay? All right, guys. So we'll go over these questions really quick here. All right. So we have, it says match each expression with the expanded form. So an expression is something like this. These are expressions in exponents with exponents, exponential notation. So we have them listed here. We're going to match them to the expanded form. So expanded form means all those numbers just multiplied out. All right. Obviously, we use exponents because this is much easier to write than the expanded form. All right, so I'll be real quick here. 7 times 3 squared. So 3 squared means 3 times 3. So we need 7 times 3 times 3, like so. 7 to the third, or 7 cubed. That's 7 times 7 times 7. 3 times 7 to the fourth. 3 times 7 to the fourth. 3 squared times 7 squared. 3 squared times 7 squared. And then just 7 squared. Okay, so it should look just like that. Great. It says write each expression using exponential notation. So again, when they say exponential notation, it's going to look like that. So we'll go and write this out. 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. We see it the same number multiplied 4 times. So that repeated multiplication we can express with an exponent. So we can say 1.5. And then since this is decimal, we might want to put parentheses around it. It's not necessarily necessary. So you could just say that to the fourth, or 1.5 in parentheses to the fourth. Okay. All right. This one we have 1/5 times 1/5 minus 2/3 times 2/3. So we're saying 1/5. Since it is a fraction, I'm going to put that in parentheses to make that clearer. 1/5 squared minus 2/3 squared. Again, because 2/3 is just 2/3 times 2/3 is 2/3 squared. 2 times 2 times 2 plus 3 times 3. So we have 2 to the third, or 2 cubed, plus 3 squared. Okay. Got that. Moving on. And the back. All right. So match each expression to its value. Write one value from the given answer choices in each box. Okay. So our answer choices are down here. So I can just kind of use it. We can use that to verify our answers are correct. All right, remember we're using our GEMS. If it's helpful, go ahead and write that acronym out, GEMS. So first one, we're starting with grouping. We go on the grouping. 1 plus 2 is 3. So now we have 5 times 3 minus 3 squared. Next, we're up to E, exponents. We're going to do our exponents, which is 3 squared, which is 9. So I'm going to write underneath there. So now we have 5 times 3 minus 9, if you can still see that. Now we're up to multiply and divide left to right. So 5 times 3 is 15. And then we're up to our subtraction. 15 minus 9 is 6. So 6, we see our answer choice right there is correct, okay? So 6 is the first one. Our second one, I might have to rewrite these over here. Okay, actually this one can fit there. So if we have 7 minus, we're going to start with the grouping again. Inside the grouping, 7 minus 6 plus 1. So we're going to do all those together in the grouping. So we look in our grouping. Inside the grouping, we don't have exponents. We don't have multiplication. We just have that addition and subtraction. So left to right, we're going to go subtracting 7 minus 6, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So I'll rewrite it as 3 times 6 minus 2 to the third. Okay. So now we have 2 to the third power. So I'm sorry, now we're up to exponents. So we have 2 to the third power. So it's 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So this becomes an 8. And for a little brevity here, instead of rewriting that, we'll just multiply this out. We're up to multiplication division left to right. So we have 3 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. And then we're going to carry down that minus sign. Again, you could have rewrote that one more time and then did the multiplication. 18 minus 8 is 10. Okay, let me see your answer choice right there is 10. Okay, so that works. Okay, okay, this one here, I'll rewrite our next step in this problem. So we're going to start with our grouping symbols. So inside the grouping symbols there, we have some operations. So we'll do each of them. 4, and we're going to multiply that times our 1 plus 10. So we have 4 times 11 plus, inside that grouping symbol, 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 times our 4. Okay. And I'm just going to rewrite everything. We do lots of rewriting with this. Okay. Remember, this is kind of acts like a grouping symbol in itself, that big division bar, because we have to do everything on the top and the bottom before we can divide, right? So we'll keep that in mind. All right. So we're going to do, let's go ahead and do our exponents next. So we'll just say our 4 squared, 4 to the second power, that's 4 times 4, which is 16. And 2 to the third power, as we said earlier, that's 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So we have 16 minus 8. Great. I'll go ahead and do our multiplication left to right. We could rewrite it and then do it, but we'll make it a little quicker here. So multiplication and division left to right. So we have 4 times our 11. Remember, a number next to a parentheses is multiplication. So we have 44. And 5 times 4, which is 20. Now we're going to add those two together. Great. Okay, we're getting close. So we've eliminated, besides our big fraction bar, we've done the G, the E, the M, and now the S, and then we'll come back to the fraction bar. So 44 plus 20 is 64, and 16 minus 8 is 8. So we have 64 over 8. In other words, 64 divided by 8. And so if we divide 8 into 64, we're going to get 8. So our answer is 8. And yep, that's one of our answer choices, so we know we are correct. Okay. All right, last problem. Again, if you need to watch it again, go through slower, pause it. Just make sure we get all these answers correct and we know how to do them. All right, which expressions are equivalent to this? 3 times 2 to the third plus 7 times 7 minus 6. Okay. So we should know 2 to the third. We keep on working that one out. 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. So keep that in mind here. You might need to know that. All right, so let's look through these. 3 times 6, there's no 6, there's a 6 there, but there's no 6 there, plus 7 times 7 minus 6. So what they just told us is this the same number as that? We said 2 to the third is not 6, so this one we know could not be correct. 2 to the third is 8, so that's not going to be a possible answer choice. Again, it says choose all that apply, so there will be multiple choices, multiple correct answers. All right, next one. 3 times 2 to the third, okay, that's the same so far, plus 14. Okay, so they say plus 7 times 7. Order of operations, we would have to do that first, which would actually be 49, right? Order of operations tells us we must do multiplication before any addition. So that's not 14, it should be 49 minus 6. Okay, so we know that one is also not correct. Okay, third one. 3 times 2 to the third, which we said is 8. All right, so we know that's correct so far, plus 7 times 7, which is the same, minus 6. All right, we've got our first winner. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, move on. 24. Okay, so let's see. 3 times 28 would be 24. In our order of operations, I should have worked this whole problem out already, guys. I'm trying to go quick here. Okay, in our order of operations, did our 2 to the third was 8, so we'd multiply, and if we add these together now, we did the multiplying there, sorry, add these together, we'd get 53, 73, 73 minus 6, since we're going left to right, would be 67, okay? So knowing that, if we look back here, 24, plus 49 minus 6. We see that's also a correct answer, right? That is the spot right there. Okay, great. And then we said our final solution is 67, so also a correct answer. Our final solution is not 79, so not a correct answer. So there we have for that one. We have 3 correct answers, C, D, and E. We see how they were really just steps in solving this problem. So if we, on the test, I would suggest solving this problem out, writing it out long way, and then going back and looking. And I think it'll be a little bit easier that way. That'd probably be the quicker way, quicker than how I did it. Okay. Okay. Good luck on that. Thank you for watching and